Guten Abend. I'm Dan Bern. Sein paar von meinen Lieder. Sitting in that town in New Mexico, named after a game show, trying to decide if I should sell my van, buy a truck, and drive it down to Texas. Sometimes I think I'm gunning for the big time. Sometimes I think I'm running out of time. And that big odometer in the sky turned over. That big odometer in the sky just turned over. Lately I've been scattered. My attention span is like a 3-year-old. Pick up my guitar and I set it down. Try reading books, end up going downtown. My friends say relax and slow down, but my insides feel like a ghost town. Tumbling and blowing and all my guts turned over. Like a tumbleweed through an empty town, turning over, turning over, upside down, blowing round and round and round, turning over, wrong side up, can barely fill my coffee cup, and I can't find me one new leaf worth turning over. I can't find me one new leaf worth turning over. I've been scattered, my attention span. Maybe I should go get in a fight, look for someone's honor to protect. Maybe I'll go down and drink my fill. Maybe I can go sign someone's will. Out there in the alley, someone's trying to start their car, but that old thing ain't buying. Every time he tries, he scrapes the air, but that tired crate, she's barely turning over, turning over, turning over, turning over, turning over, upside down, blowing round and round and round, turning over, wrong side up, can barely fill my coffee cup, and I can't find me one new leaf worth turning over. I can't find me one new tell you that I love you, don't test my love. Accept my love, don't test my love. 'Cause maybe I don't love you all that much. Don't ask what kind of music I'm gonna play tonight. Just stay a while, hear for yourself a while. And if you must put me in a box, make it a big box with lots of windows, door to walk through, a nice high chimney, so we can burn, burn, burn everything that we don't like and watch the ashes fly up to heaven, maybe all the way to India. I'd like that. Oh, the ancient kings came to my door. They said, "You want to be an ancient king too?" I said, "Yes, very much, but I think my timing's wrong." They said, "Time is relative, or did you misread Einstein?" I said, "Do you really mean it?" They said, "What do you think we come here for? Our goddamn health or something?" Now everybody's waiting for the Messiah. The Jews are waiting, Christians are waiting, also the Muslims. It's like everybody's waiting. They've been waiting a long time. I know how I hate to wait, like even for a bus or something, an important phone call. So I can just imagine how darned impatient everybody must be getting. So I think it's time now, time to reveal myself. I am the Messiah, I am the Messiah, I am the Messiah, I am the Messiah. Yes, I think you heard me right. I am the Messiah. I was gonna wait till next year, build up the suspense a little, make it a really big surprise, but I could not resist. It's like when you got a really big secret, you're just bursting to tell someone. It was sort of like that with this. And now that I've told you, I feel this great weight lifted. Dr. Nussbaum was right. He's my therapist. He said, get it out in the open. I spent 10 whole days in Jerusalem. Jerusalem, sweet Jerusalem. And all I ate was olives, nothing but olives, mountains of olives. It was a good 10 days. I like olives, I like you too. So when I tell you that I love you, don't test my love, accept my love, don't test my love. 'Cause maybe I don't love you, 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 maybe I don't love you all that much. Danke. Wenn ich ein bisschen mehr hier, meine Stimme ist ein bisschen kaputt, aber es geht. Es ist Berlin, ja. war hier vor ein paar Jahren, aber ich war auch hier länger vor, wann es gibt schon noch die Grenze. Und dann, ich war hier kurz nach es eröffnet war. Und ich habe mit meiner, so, wie alle, und ich habe einen kleinen Stein dann gefunden. Und ich habe es zu einem Schmuck, I took it, und sie haben einen schönen Ring gemacht. Und ich bin nach USA gefahren und ich habe es zu einer Freundin von mir gegeben. Sie hat mir gesagt, warum gibst du das zu mir? I've been speaking later and later in the day. Most days I don't talk till maybe 8 o'clock at night. It keeps me whole, keeps me holy, keeps me way up in the mountains even when I'm on the road. Keeps me coming up for air, keeps me airing out some cum, keeps me cool. Every place I go is one less place I could call home. Every girl I kiss, well, I just cross her off my list. I don't go far, I just go crazy. I buried all of my old clothes out in some field in West Des Moines. And if you judge me tonight, judge me by the songs I write. That's who I am to you. And there's a black tornado, a black tornado spinning around in my body. Sometimes black tornado, a black tornado spinning around in my body. Sometimes something soft and warm and furry, but that ain't likely to occur in South Central Missouri. It's a day off, it's an off day, it's a Budweiser, Budgetel, Bukowski kind of night. All I got's what's on my back, guitar and a backpack, my soul is intact. And there's a black tornado, a black tornado spinning around in my body sometimes. Changing faster than I can describe. All I really know to do is grab the wheel and drive. I look for love, some adventure, and I try not to let my own breathing scare me off the road. There's a tombstone of my father I've visit sometimes. There's a tombstone of my father, visit sometimes. And there's a black tornado spinning around in my body sometimes. Black tornado, a black tornado spinning around in my body sometimes. Let the niggers burn down nigger town. Step aside for burning and looting. But if they set foot in Beverly Hills, time, brother, time to start shooting. Everything everybody has in their homes will be taken away next week, Wednesday. And everything everybody ever believed will be disproved next week, Friday. I'm going to Hannibal. I'm going down. Gonna buy a new suit of clothes. Hitler never hurt a soul. I read it in a book that I finished up just this morning. I was happy and I couldn't wait to tell the good news to all of my dead uncles. When they tore down the Berlin Wall, everybody danced. But between what I feel and what I say, there's a 30-foot barbed wire fence. Going down Hannibal. I'm going down. I'm gonna buy a new suit of clothes. Say, hey, 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 hey. Say, hey, hey, hey. The world is one big cosmic joke played on me, I hear. As soon as I leave this room, all of you are gonna disappear. Time begins to bend and shift, maybe you haven't noticed. But just the other day, a man in Washington admitted killing Jesus. Going down Hannibal. I'm going down, gonna buy a new suit of clothes. I'm 6 foot tall and 180 pounds. I can punch through a wall with my fist. But I don't understand how with just one kiss you can wrap me around your finger, you can wrap me around your wrist. Everybody who has ever been alive is alive today in Georgia. As for the rest of us, I don't know who we are. It's a mystery, I guess. I'm going down, gonna buy a new suit of clothes. You see, everything I know I learned from my dad. He learned it all from his. And his dad just happened to be wrong about everything. I'm going down to Hannibal. I'm gonna buy a new suit of clothes. I'm gonna wear 3 neckties. You're gonna help with the bows. You're gonna help with the bows. You're gonna help with the bows. You're gonna help with the hey, 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 Endlich, das Feuer, endlich. Manchmal in unser Leben, es gibt's, wann man hat keine große Ziel, statt zu leben. Und ich habe in einem Suicide Room gewohnt, wo früher Menschen haben selbstmördet. Sie haben mir gesagt, es ist Suicide Room. Ich weiß nicht, wenn du willst da wohnen, aber dann habe ich eine echte Ziel gehabt. Did that make any sense at all? What? I understood it. Bludgeoned and bloody, walking around from memory, scared and lost and broken, only the whiskey still talking to me. I inquired at the big man there said, yeah, we got one room. And as he said it, he frowned. He said that room is bad luck. Couldn't rent it out, I wouldn't try. We lost 2 tenants in that room, both to suicide. And I asked for and did receive the suicide room. Figured if I can't beat this world, maybe I can beat this room. One fella tied a rope around his neck, stuck the other end up there, and before his final, he kicked away that chair. The other one stuck a shotgun in his mouth just over there, hoping for something better, something else, or else just addicted to despair. And every day I'm in here, I think about those two and what hopelessness can lead to, and what some folks finally do. I asked for and did receive a suicide room. Figured if I can't beat this world, maybe I can beat this room. And all the doors in my life slammed and locked away, and my string of keys now useless and needing a place to stay. And nearly 2 years in here now, 2 years of Sunday chimes, and it's like those bumper stickers say, one day at a time. And I see the crazy patterns when the sun comes in through my window that I try to keep clean. And I breathe the night air deeply as I'm pulling off my jeans. Some men fall, some men fight, some just carry on. I'm still here in my apartment, trying to beat the odds. I asked for, did receive a suicide room. Figured if I can't beat this world, maybe I can beat this room. I'd have to sting you with my stinger, and then your arm would swell and hurt for days. make a nest in your hair, and then come to your hair every night. If you were blind, I'd play guitar softly beside you, and the melody would be your candlelight. I'm not asking for very much. Remember me, remember me. Remember me when you turn your lights way down low. Remember me when you turn your eyes on your pillow. If there's a cloud, I'd hover over you and rain, and follow you around, block out the sun. If there's a tree, I'd shake whenever you walked under, and cover you with leaves till I had none. I'm not asking for very much. Remember me, remember me. I got big balls. I got big old balls. Big as grapefruits, big as pumpkins, yes sir, yes sir. And on my really good days, they swell to the size of small dogs. My balls are as big as small dogs. Well, it ain't bragging if it's true, yes sir, yes sir. It ain't bragging if it's true. Muhammad Ali said that back when he was a young man, back when he was Cassius Clay, before he fought too many fights and left his brain inside the ring. And sometimes I wish I was Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods. Sometimes I wish I was Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods. Well, I got a friend whose goal in life was to one day go down on Madonna. That's all he wanted, that was all. To one day go down on Madonna. And when my friend was 34, he got his wish in Rome one night. He got to go down on Madonna in Rome one night in some hotel. And ever since he's been depressed, 'cause life is shit from here on in. And all our friends just shake their heads, say too soon, too soon, too soon. He went down on Madonna too soon, too young, too soon. And it ain't bragging if it's true, yes sir, yes sir. It ain't bragging if it's true. Muhammad Ali said that back when he was a young man, back when he was Cassius Clay, before he fought too many fights, left his brain inside the ring. And sometimes I wish I was Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods. Sometimes I wish I was Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods. Now if certain girls don't look at you, it means that they like you a lot. If other girls don't look at you, it just means they're ignoring you. How can you know? How can you know? which is which, who's doing what? I guess that you can ask them. Which one are you, baby? Do you like me or are you ignoring me? Do you like me or are you ignoring me? Do you like me or are you ignoring me? And all you need to do that is one good pair of big balls. Balls as big as grapefruit, balls as big as pumpkins, balls as big as mine. But even though my balls are big, sometimes I wish they were bigger, even bigger. Big as the wheels on tractors, big as the golden arches, big as the golden Great Bridge, big as Mars and Jupiter, big as the swing of Tiger Woods, 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 Tiger Woods. Sein berühmte Hotel in New York City. Das heißt the Chelsea Hotel. I think maybe Sid Vicious and his girlfriend died there. Leonard Cohen wrote a song there. I wrote a song there too. I still smell tobacco on my fingers. My breath reeks of pot, wine, and sex. My eyes open up like they haven't in years, so I won't miss whatever happens next. Moment, Mom. You call me a thief, alright, I'm a thief. Grab your summons, come and ring my bell. I gotta go make love with my baby in the Chelsea Hotel. I told you to meet me at 8 o'clock. I said I'd be drinking at the bar. I drove from Newark to LaGuardia, trying to return a rented car. We keep missing connections today, but tomorrow would be just as well. I gotta go make love with my baby in the Chelsea Hotel. I've been walking all around your neighborhood, my former love. You seem as far away and as sad to me as those rain clouds above. I hope you're happy and whatever you're doing, I hope you're doing well, and please don't try to contact me in the Chelsea Hotel. I was starting to think the world was gonna end when the calendar turned, but now you're here, I see the future, baby. They can let that calendar burn. New love is beautiful, but new love is sad. New love brings back all the old loves that you ever had. I put out a casting call, and you cast a spell, and we're practicing for the next millennium, making love in the Chelsea Hotel. what tomorrow brings, but I know where I'll be waking up. Let's just listen to our breath tonight and breeze through the window that you opened up. Can you feel our hearts beating? Which one's yours, which one's mine, you can't tell. It's just another day of making love in the Chelsea Hotel. I'd spend all day making love in the Chelsea Hotel. Früher Lied, die ich gespielt habe, wie Messiah war jung und frisch und voller aber hier in dieses Lied er ist ein bisschen müde und die blinde Leute kommen jeden Tag. Sie wollte ihm Sucht geben. So weit. Maybe you're all English speakers, and when I'm talking German, you don't understand me at all. It's possible. Oh well. It's my time to practice. And now a couple years ago, I told everybody that I was the Messiah come to save them. They started lining up with babies to be blessed, sick in the lane, blocking the pavement. I walked on water and okay sank, turned wine into whiskey and drank. But ooh, la la la, ooh, la la la, ooh, na 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 na. With just a couple Snickers and some cornmeal mush, I fed 6,000 at a time. I spoke in St. Louis, you gotta play St. Louis, St. Louis, it's a rule of some kind. The blind came to me and I made him see. We got the deaf digging high fidelity card tricks. I could do card tricks he wouldn't believe. There's nothing innocent about a newborn babe that a few years here can't cure. And it's not so much that you burn out, baby, but you finally just endure. Now to tell you the truth, lately even I start to get a little overwhelmed. Wars and pain and poverty, those have been around a long time. But the oceans rise and the fresh water dies and the hate sticks harder to your inside. And the cars get bigger and your smoke churns out. And your idols fall and you lie a little better. train gets further and further off the track. And with each day passing, it's harder to turn back. They call Mother Earth Mother for a reason. She will revolt. Stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing and breathe. Stop what you're doing and breathe. Eating hamburgers, corporate mergers, speaking in tongues, burning your lungs, drinking a Coke, repeating some joke, kissing the ring, buffalo wings, honking your horn, internet porn, taking a pill, writing your will. Stop what you're doing and breathe. Stop what you're doing and breathe. Listening to big guy's new CD, laying in bed. One is producer thinks he never should have made, but it gets me going, gets me into the shower. What a shock to be awake at this early hour, and you're gone. It was time to fly, and all that's left is the fact we tried. So thanks for the tunes, and thanks for the time. You're gone now, baby, bye-bye. Them guys from Orange County, man, do they wail. Shakes my brain and it shakes my tail. New girl on top of me, well, this work I retreat to the kitchen and sort it all out. And you're gone, it was time to fly, and all that's left is the fact we tried. So thanks for the tunes, and thanks for the time. You're gone now, baby, bye-bye. CDs won't fit in the car, you can keep my spores. This disc was left out in the sun, it's warped and it's hissing. I can't place the voice, and the inserts are missing. I turn out the phone so if you don't call, it's alright. And maybe I won't listen to nothing tonight. And you're gone, it was time to fly, and all that's left is the fact we tried. So thanks for the tunes, and thanks for the time. You're gone now, baby, bye-bye. You're gone now, baby, bye-bye. You're gone now, baby, bye-bye. Sometimes when you go somewhere on like a pilgrimage, like the Muslims go to Mecca, but sometimes we find our own pilgrimages. I remember the first time I went to Okemah, Oklahoma, where Woody Guthrie came from. Even though he's been gone for quite a long time, I think somewhere in my mind I thought I was going to find him, you know. At the end of my visit, there's Woody. And also, when I went to Hamburg the first time, you know, hanging out on the Reeperbahn and all that, and I thought I was going to find the Beatles of old. And at some point, you realize, well, that time is gone. I ain't interested in the whores tonight. They'll go about their business and I'll go about mine. Mine is standing on the balcony on the 4th floor above the Reeperbahn, where the Beatles used to play, but that was a long time ago. And anyway, it's alright. The moon is full, and it's alright, it's alright. I don't care about anything at all tonight. Maybe I will take a walk and look at girls. Sometimes it amazes me that all of them have breasts. Some places they hide them, some they show them off, but it's alright, I like it either way. It's a world-class distraction. Either get it or you don't. And it's alright, it's alright. I don't care about anything at all tonight. And I don't give a damn. The world could end tonight. Aliens could just start dropping bombs. Then the people of the world would love one another for a couple days and then goodbye. So tonight I'll spare the prostitutes my body, and in my money clip I'll keep my hard-earned money. The moon's behind a cloud, the drunks below are loud. I flick my ass, it falls 4 floors down on the Reeperbahn, where the Beatles used to play, but I won't get all sloppy and nostalgic, and it's alright. I probably won't jump, and it's alright, it's alright. I don't care about anything at all tonight. Dieses Lied ist eine Unterhaltung zwischen Gott und ich. I met God on the edge of town, where the wind meets the stillness, where the darkness meets the light, where the ocean meets the sky, where the desert meets the rain, where the earth meets the heavens, on the edge of town I met God. I asked God, do one thing for me, send me back in time, send me to Seattle, let me go find Kurt Cobain, take away his gun, take away his bullets, talk to him, make him wanna live, tell him how we love him, help him feel his glory. God said no. If I sent you back, if you really found him, you would only ask him if he could help you get a deal, if he knows a lawyer, if he can help you. God said no. God, do one thing for me, send me back in time, send me to Berlin, let me go find Hitler, I will stalk him, I will bring him down, I will bring along a powerful gun, loaded with bullets, obliterate his memory. God said no. If I sent you back, you would get caught up in theory and discussion. You would let your fears delay and distract you. You would make friends. You would take a lover. God said no. Do one thing for me, send me back in time, send me to Jerusalem, let me go find Jesus, let me save his life as they try to kill him, let me take him down from the cross, take the iron from his body, try to heal his wounds. God said no. If I sent you back, if you really found him walking with the cross, you would stare, your tongue no longer working, eyes no longer seeing, ears no longer hearing. God said time belongs to me. Time is my secret weapon, my final advantage. God turned away from the edge of town. I knew I was beaten, and then that was all I had. God said no. Vielen Dank. This is one of my favorite songs. It's one of the first ones I ever learned. And there is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy and me, oh God, I'm one. My mother was a tailor. She sewed those new blue jeans, and my father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk, and the only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drum. Oh, tell my baby sister not to do what I have done, but shun that house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. Well, I got one foot on that platform and the other foot on that train. I'm going down to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. Well, I'm going back to New Orleans. My rage is almost wrong. I'm going back to end my life on the rising sun. Es geht über den Main eine Brücke von Stein. Thank you very much. Take a little Pause. Kleine Pause. Dann kommen wir zurück und können ein paar mehr Lieder spielen. Danke. war deine Pause? Good. I thought I'd sit. You're sitting. Clothes and my windshield wipers and a locket of my hair. Everything is for sale. My trousers and my boots and my instant coffee maker. That poem about the moon over Switzerland. My rifle and my walkie-talkie, all the liquid in my body. I'll set a price and quote it to your email. My love, my love, my love is not for sale. I could sell my pictures on the streets of Barcelona, women 30 minutes at a time. New York City subway, 3 songs for $1. Or maybe just one chorus for a dime. The newspapers on the street, the sun's reflection at my feet. It's all been bottle packaged, drawn to scale. But my love, my love, my love is not for sale. Take just a minute your day. Tell me one thing you would live for. Dying's easy, getting easier all the time. Tell me one thing not to throw it all away for. I'll sell you the morning and I'll sell you the night. Sell you the river and move along. Sell you the balcony, I'll sell you the sidewalks and all the shuttered windows of Bresson. I'll sell you the moon, I'll sell you all the stars and the forest where the lonesome wolf finds way. But my love, my love, my love is not for sale. My love. Oh, it's too close. Okay. That's all right. We pulled into Rome with blood in our eyes after days of traveling and months of lies, taking our various turns at the wheel, taking booze and pot and cigarettes, anything not to feel. No one had slept, no one had eaten, our bodies were bad, our spirits were beaten. Together we dragged all of us down as we staggered through Rome, blaming the town, blaming the students for worship of others, blaming the cops and blaming their brothers, never quite looking ourselves in the heart, and minute by minute growing further apart. Julia, Julia, where have you gone? Why have you vanished off of my lawn? Julia, Julia, where's your truck? Why have you vanished with all of my luck? gravestones in sight, must search till they unearth one last bull to fight. And so it was with us, so near to the end. One last story to tell, one last hill to defend, one glance to avoid, one guitar to strum, one untruth to be told, one last song to be sung. And you, the most brilliant, most driven, most keen jewel of a bastard I ever have seen. And you in your turn, the good bitch of the Nile, so real to the end and nothing left to defile. And me in the middle, along for the ride, the unwilling distraction from Familio's side. And knowing our weaknesses, no one refrained from picking and prodding till nothing remained. Julia, Julia, where have you gone? Why have you vanished with all my lawn? Julia, Julia, where is your truck? Why have you driven off with all of my luck? And now in this kitchen, miles from home, miles from anything, miles from Rome. Rome was a bust, Rome was a scream, Rome was the final rapid eye movement to this dream. We scattered like leaves, like pieces of dust, warriors watching their swords and shields rust. And now as we descend to couches and clocks, to closets and appointments, let us drink to the rocks, let us drink to the sand, to the winds which have blowed us. Let us drink to the rivers, let us drink to the road. And if you travel this far from either conscience or greed, there's one piece of advice that I think you should heed. Yes, if ever your travels take you this far from home, consult your map carefully, steer clear of Rome. Where have you gone? Why have you vanished off of my lawn? Julia, Julia, where is your truck? Why have you vanished with all of my love? Never meant that much to me. House in the car and the baby's 3, so it left a note and some money. Lit out for Tennessee. Thought that if they heard me play in Nashville or Memphis anyway, so my harmonica and me headed out one day, rambling down that big old blue highway. Headed for the coast and the coast highway, Golden Gate Bridge, Sausalito, and the Nimitz double back make Texas in a day. Played that Austin city limits, hopped a plane to Amsterdam, stayed in the coffee shop till dawn. Sun come up all pink in the sky of gray. We were rambling down that big old blue highway. night gigs and rock and roll scenes. My face started getting in the magazines. Started out cool, got to be a drag. Complained one night to Mr. Merle Haggard. And in the fading light by the decoupage, he said, if you want to be a garage band, stay in the garage. Got no time for whining, he did say. Left me standing on that big old blue highway. Well, I played the opera in the Hollywood Bowl, blowed my harp in the Albert Hall, but when summer gave way into fall, my face became invisible. And when the train station was warm enough, I played that harmonica low and rough. Sometimes made $1 a day. Slept on the edge of that big old blue highway. I got cold, I got me a crazy feeling. Hopped a boat heading down to New Zealand. My harmonica rusted in the sun, but I won another in a game of 21. And I played the songs of the ocean mist and the lover whose eyes had never been kissed. The leftover bread in the galley was my pay. The ocean mist, my big old blue highway. There's men with tall ships in the marina. Some are home in Catalina. They lie awake nights wondering if they locked it. I got my harmonica in my pocket. And if you find yourself howling at the moon and you ever need a lonesome tune, I'll probably be in your town someday, rambling off that big old blue highway. That much to me. House and the car and the baby's 3, so I left a note and some money. Lit out for Tennessee. Danke. Ich wohne, es ist nur 2 Stunden von Mexiko, von einer Stadt Juarez. In the city of Juarez, all the doors are painted blue. In the city of Juarez, both acts begin at 2:30. Vanessa comes from the dress shop, says I just been listening to you. Water in the city of Juarez comes out brown sometimes and smells like sulfur too. In the city of Juarez, everybody sleeps till noon. square corner's been outlawed since 32. Fantastic, orgiastic, pseudoplastic, fake elastic buttons fly from the dresses of the women of the avenue. In the city of Juarez, the dogs are lean and the girls are clean and the gangsters keen and the posters seen every place you've been. Of El Hulin, he's the Mexican James Dean. And the afternoon's red hot and the night is the city of Juarez, men are men and the girls are too. In the city of Juarez, they bake their bread in the sun. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and every other Friday too. The city of Juarez, all the doors are painted blue. In the city of Juarez, everybody bathes in the central pool. They found the girl who threw Trujillo's body in the river when a visiting professor of languages from Lima followed her footprints to La Playa and made a plaster cast of her shoe. I'll be hanging in the city of Juarez for the time being. If you want to see me, come and be with me. Have a cup of tea next time we find yourself with time on your hands and nothing to do. Thank you. Lord, show me a sign that you're still there, that you still care, that you're still with me, that you still know me before I resign. Show me a sign. I can't laugh and I can't weep 5 nights in a row now, not a second of sleep. Is there something you want me to know? Well, I wish you'd tell me what, give me some kind of show. How about a meteor or a shooting star, or even a drunk get thrown out of the bar? I'm getting impatient and hope is expensive, and I'm running low on everything these days. The waters are rising and the world is on fire. We're all just gasoline for the funeral pyre. In the palaces, morons. In the hospitals, ghouls. Murders in the towns, rats in the schools. Armies of zombies and the generals fishing and baby Jesus on a suicide mission. And little Muhammad, lifeless and brown, drowning faceless scarecrows wearing the crown. 10,000 whistlers off track and off tune, 16 drummers wearing some kind of rune, some kind of amulet, some pre-Christian cross. And one man's lucky roll is another man's loss. Lord, you should have been there last Saturday night. I broke a couple bar stools and I broke up a fight. I broke 3 fingers, they look kind of Egyptian. And the doctor wouldn't see me without a prescription. If this is how it's all gonna go, I might as well pile up frequent flyer miles and lay low. Might as well buy up some spiritual trinkets, line the walls with paint and start to drink it. Yeah, it's hard to believe it's going down so fast. When Einstein died, he thought you built it to last, but they threw him in a hole and they stole his brain. And 3 days later it washed up again in the rain. Lord, I'll make you a bargain, I'll cut you a deal. They can cut off my eyelids and I won't squeal. I won't spill your secrets, my soul's locked tight. Just please let me get a little sleep tonight. 50,000 horses, 10,000 sheep, I'd trade them all for just a second of sleep. The kind with dreams though, you gotta have dreams. I've heard about what happens at the other extreme. Yeah, without them dreams, you go insane. It's like having mayonnaise shot into your brain. But maybe I'm the exception. Every dog has its day. Maybe I'm a brand new species. What do you say? At the window, might be something out there, maybe something to read. Here's a Vanity Fair. Winter is coming, now that's a relief. And I'm willing to go on faith, but I'm past belief. Danke. This is a song called Another Man's Clothes. Lady next door leaves a balcony opens up her door and goes inside. Sun dropped down just minutes ago. Western skies smeared cranberry lights. And all my little things on my mind that go down deep, I would not let them roam without a fight. But I stand in another man's clothes tonight. I stand in another man's clothes. Guess that's how it happens, and guess that's how it goes when you stand in another man's clothes. Sometimes it's hard to tell apart a star from a satellite or a slow-moving plane. Sometimes it's hard to tell yourself apart from a sheet of wind whipping through the rain. I've been straddling this road, but here it starts to part, and from here both ways diverge on out of sight. I stand in another man's clothes tonight. I stand in another man's clothes. I look far as I can past the cloudy blue horizon. I wait for voices, but no voices come. When I try to listen to the rhythm of my soul, all that plays is one sad solitary drum. There ain't no guarantee about tomorrow morning, and if the sun will ever rage in all its light. I stand in another man's clothes tonight. I stand in another man's clothes. Looking for answers from above and beyond. Shines from the highway and the clouds. I shout my questions with all the breath inside my lungs, but some I dare not say out loud. So if I make it through, if I come to you, let's not waste our time on anything but love. My trousers and my shirt and the jacket on my back have let me step outside myself, maybe just enough. Got no time for wasting, this chance may not come around again. Don't meet me with no argument or fight. I stand in another man's clothes tonight. I stand in another man's clothes. Guess that's how it happens. Guess that's how it goes when you stand in another man's clothes. Guess that's how it happens. Guess that's how it goes when you stand in another man's clothes. Thank you. Thank you, Cafe Zapata, all the people here. Been really great. Have a good night. Vielen Dank. Tschüss. Well, well. Yeah. Der letzte Mal, die ich in Deutschland war und in Europa war, 03 und in 04. Ich habe in Amerika durchgegangen, gegen Bush natürlich. Und es war ziemlich effektiv. But anyway, the fight goes on. Nächstes Mal vielleicht ich bin Präsident. I raised up my hand, said I solemnly swear one January day. And just like that I was the president of the USA. Just like that I was the president of the USA. There were limos, bands and speeches, parties to go to. I said, all that will have to wait, there's so much to do. Them parties will have to wait, there's so much to do. First day I offered statehood to Cuba and Mexico. Cuba 1 state, Mexico 6, all or nothing, that's how it goes. No more border patrols and human smuggling, we'll deal with our own neighborhood. And a few more stars and some green in the flag, seems like it might be good. And maybe Israel and Palestine will follow our lead and just combine and then become Israel-Stein. Who knows? Anyway, that's my first day. Second day I told Detroit, start making cars that don't use gas. And I give everybody a big rebate and they started selling fast. We stopped burning up the air we breathe and making the planet boil. And we won't have to kiss the ass of whoever's got the oil. Since before Roosevelt, the farmers have got the short end of the stick. So with the help of our Cuban brothers, we'll go communistic. Collective farms. Capitalism is a fine thing if it works, great, okay. But if it don't, you gotta try something else. That's what I did on my third day. My fourth day, all the troops came home from all around the earth. Afghanistan, Iraq, Iran, more trouble than they're worth. And I was tempted to say I'm sorry, we'll rebuild you with money and men. But I just said you're on your own and don't fuck with us again. Day 6 I swore no prisoner more would face his death inside. Thou shalt not kill applies to us all, too many mistakes beside. Day 6 I swore no prisoner more would ever face his death, at least until my jury hears the crimes of President Bush. Day 7 was hot, I legalized pot. And none of this decriminalizing crap. Let it grow in glory. End of story. Then I burned one and took a nap. Hemp will help the farmers. We'll grow hemp everywhere. 1 acre of hemp's like 10 acres of trees, and hemp grows back next year. My 8th day I made that health care apply to everyone. If you get sick, see a doctor. That's how my government's run. And by the way, abortion abortion is included in this plan. No one tells a girl how to treat her body, least of all some man. My 10th day I made it okay to marry whoever you would be willing to ride with on a bicycle built for two. Marry a woman, marry a man, marry a monkey too. Marry a big old rhino and visit him at the zoo. And that was my first 10 days, my first 2 working weeks. Lots of work for the bureaucrats and the paper-pushing geeks. Next we'll need a little time to go and just have fun. So we added some new holidays the next week, one by one. Monday was National Nude Day, everyone disrobed. Tuesday was National Stone Day, everyone got stoned. Wednesday was National Painting Day, Thursday no television. Friday was tennis, John McEnroe helped from his cabinet position. Saturday sex with impunity day, with no repercussions. Sunday do it all, nude, stone, tennis, painting, sex, enjoy. Just be ready for work on Monday. I raised up my hand, said I solemnly swear, one January day. And just like that I was the president of the USA. Just like that I was the president